Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DK back at you with another video here to break down the 6-game NBA preseason slate here on Draftkings. A couple things before I get into the video. One, we're over 1.1 thousand subscribers in this channel. Thank you guys all so much. Seriously, all the support I'm getting on YouTube as well as Twitter. I love that you guys are making some money here in the preseason. It just makes my day. So really, thank you guys all so much for all the support. And then two, I'm doing a weekly giveaway on this channel. All you have to do is leave a like and a comment in the video. That's one entry into the giveaway. Max one comment, though, per video. It starts in my Monday night video that I had up at the beginning of the week. And it's going to go throughout the week. And then it's going to end, actually, in my Monday night video that I'm going to upload right after this, where I will announce the winner to the giveaway. The winner will receive $20 PayPal from myself. And with that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So we got 6 games, and this is looking like a pretty good slate. So let's start at center again. We'll start at the top here with Anthony Davis at 8.7K. His current list is questionable. What's new with Anthony Davis, right? You got a thumb injury, so this is a situation we have to monitor. My best guess is he's not going to play, so that would be a boost to some other guys. But again, situation we have to monitor. I'm making this video Sunday night. A lot can change, until Monday. And again, it's really important to also follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description below, as well as check out the live stream. We'll be live streaming again 30 minutes before lock on my YouTube channel. So very important to follow me on Twitter, as well as check out the live stream. So a lot can change, throughout the day. So, Anthony Davis, if he plays, obviously I would like him, but I'm kind of leaning towards him being out in this one. Jokic. So we got news on Twitter. I actually retweeted it that. Give me 1 second. Let me bring it up. The starters are going to play into the, in the high 20s minutes. The exact quote is expect starters minutes to go from low 20s, where they've been the first 2 preseason games, to the high 20s in the last 2, Malone said. But he will not push these too much in any of the preseason games. So I think we can expect, again, minutes for the high 20s for the starters, which is really good for the preseason. Jokic in a matchup against DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, I like that a lot. So 8.4K, I think he's one of the better spend-ups on the slate. Ayton currently listed as out, but we know he's going to be, most likely back again. He was just resting. 7.4K, I think I'll pass. He does have upside, but I'm going to lean towards paying extra 1,000 for Jokic there. Porzingis at 7.1, I think is fine. I think I prefer a few other spend-ups. The minutes actually did get extended to him a bit. He played in the mid-20s minutes, which I do like. So I don't hate him. I just think I prefer a couple other spend-ups. Rudy Gobert at 7K, I do like. Bigs against Sacramento is kind of a thing. He's got block upside as well. So Rudy Gobert's another guy I'm considering. Let's see. Marvin Bagley at 6.2K. I like the price. It's just I don't like the matchup. Kind of want to avoid players against Utah. They're really slow, grinded out, good defensive team. So don't know if I'm too high on a lot of Sacramento guys. Again, I like the price tag, but it's just the matchup that kind of scares me away. Draymond at 6.1K, definitely fine here. Again, probably should play 20, 25-ish minutes. This one should be played at a really fast pace, Golden State and the Lakers. So you are going to want to get some pieces in this game. And I think Draymond's definitely doable here in the mid-range. Steven Adams is going to be out, just rested. So again, we'll get to some other guys here in a sec. John Collins at 5.7 I think is fine. The play I really like, again, is Bam Adebayo at 5.5. Just way too cheap. And the matchup is great here against Atlanta. I love the upside in this guy. So I assume we get 25 or so minutes from him at least. And yeah, the matchup is so good. He's one of my favorite plays of the day for sure. And then the Lakers bigs here with McGee and Dwight Howard would get a boost if Anthony Davis misses. Even if Anthony Davis plays, these guys can crush in limited time. Both McGee and Dwight Howard can get you their blocks, steals, putbacks. Again, this game should be played at a really fast pace. So McGee and Dwight Howard, I think, are too cheap here at 5.3 and 4.9K respectively. Capicolo don't mind here at 5K. I just prefer another Memphis big who we'll get to in a sec. Let's see. Plumlee don't hate, off the bench. He can get you there in limited time, but I don't know if we have to go there. Kaminsky is interesting here at 4.5K. We got Sarge, current list is questionable, so possibly from Kaminsky could pick up the start, maybe play a few extra minutes. So, I wouldn't mind him as value play there. He crushed in that last game against the Trailblazers. So, he's a guy that, as a cheap guy, I'm definitely considering. Same thing with Myers Leonard. If he picks up the start again, he's just a guy that can crush in, limited time, right? We've seen it the first couple of games with him, and again, the matchup's really good here. So if he picks up the start, he would be another really solid value play. Baines, okay off the bench. Marquise Chris, same thing. Again, he's got a really high ceiling, but a really low floor. So just beware, right? Lakers run really big. with Dwight, McGee, possibly Anthony Davis. They got LeBron, so there's definitely some foul trouble risk. If he can stay out of foul trouble, I think he could have a big game again, but there's severe risk with playing Marquise Chris. Spellman's fine too. Again, Golden State's pretty thin up front. We got Looney listed as questionable. I don't think he's going to go again. So, Chris, Spellman, those guys should play some pretty big minutes. Ivan Robb, don't mind a 4.3K, but again, I prefer another Memphis big who we'll get to in a sec. Let's see. Other bigs. So let's talk about OKC bigs actually really quick. We got no Steven Adams and possibly no Noel. I mean, I was pretty excited to play Nerlens Noel, but he did not practice. Currently listed as questionable. So if he doesn't go, I guess we could look to whoever picks up the start, whether it be Muscala, Moreland, or Patton. But I was kind of hoping Noel would play because he's a guy that can crush in limited time. But back to other bigs. Let's see. Okay, this is just what is Draftkings doing with this price? Jaren Jackson Jr. is min price against the Hornets. This is just the lock and load of the day. It just put him in your lineup and move on. It's that simple. I don't know what DraftKings was thinking with this price. He's got huge block, steal upside, probably going to play 25, possibly 30 minutes. The matchup's solid, really good. Min price for Jaren Jackson Jr. Just lock him into your lineups and move on. That's just I don't know what DraftKings was thinking with that price. That's an easy play. I said it was a bonus a few days ago. He crushed. I don't normally say locks on this channel. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a lock at mint price. The only way I see him not getting you there is if he gets injured or picks up 6 fouls in 2 minutes. But let's move on to power forward. So we talked about these guys. Bagley again. I like the price. It's just the matchup's a little tough. Gallinari, he's listed as out. Okay, so wait. We're not playing Thursday. Okay, so we got news that Steven Adams and Chris Paul will be out from Monday. I thought Gallinari was out Monday too, but if he's in, that would be, I would like the price tag on him a decent amount here, 5.6K with, obviously no Chris Paul, no Steven Adams. That's a lot of usage to go around. So Gallinari is a guy I would look to if he's going to be active here. So again, that's a situation I have to monitor. I think he will be. Again, I really like Bam, one of my favorite plays of the day. Oubre is a guy that I would look to if those Phoenix guys rest again, but I think Booker, Ayton, Rubio will be back. Probably will pass an Oubre here. Jabari Parker off the bench you can always go to. Again, Atlanta plays at a really fast pace, so don't hate Jabari off the bench. Let's see. Bogdanovich is a guy I never played, but I get it if you want to go there. He did really well in that game against the Pelicans. 15 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. He's normally very scoring dependent. If his shot's not falling, he can hurt you. But, fill up the stat sheet there in the last game. And 5K, a good matchup. Don't hate it. It's just never a guy I really play for DFS. Let's see. Miles Bridges at 4.6K. That's still, the price isn't coming up on him enough. It's basically him, Rozier, Bacon, kind of the main guys in the offense. So I still think he's viable in his cheap range. Same thing with Basley here. If a lot of those guys miss, if Gallinari misses too, he would be pretty locked in some good minutes, the rookie. So I don't hate him as a cheaper option as well. Jay Crowder's actually been playing pretty solid minutes for Memphis too. I'm going to prefer, if I'm picking between the two, I'm definitely going to prefer Jaren Jackson Jr., but you could play both. The concern is Crowder's getting up there in age. I don't think he plays that many minutes, but if we go off the first couple games that Memphis has played, he's played decent minutes. He's played mid-20s minutes, so he's a guy we got to consider as well as a cheap range. Let's see. Other options. Again, Sarge listed as questionable. If he misses, that would be a boost to Kaminsky. Rashawn Holmes is always a guy I'm considering in a 4.1K. It's just too cheap. I know the matchup's tough, but him and Bogdanovich off the bench, I always love targeting those guys because they're just going to be super aggressive. So, don't hate him as a really cheap option as well. Again, Jaren Jackson Jr., I really think that's just a lock and load play. I also tweeted out today, too, Chris Boucher, lock and load. And he was still only 50% owned for close to min price. I think he put up 26, 27, something like that. So, I've been on here at the locks with Sabonis, Boucher, and I'm calling it again with Jaren Jackson Jr. But again, I think that's a pretty easy call, right? LeBron James at 8.5K. So the concern is the minutes with him. He only played the first half in the first preseason game. Then he played 25 minutes in the second one, and then he only played 12 in the most recent one. So the minutes have been kind of all over the place for him. And, if we're just going off the beginning of the preseason, Frank Vogel said he's going to limit the playing time of LeBron. So the concern is that LeBron's minutes get limited, right? But if he's going to play like 25 or so minutes, I would love it. Hopefully we get clarity more tomorrow on his minutes. But, yeah, again, that's a situation we kind of have to monitor. Buddy Hield is okay, but again, the matchup's pretty tough. Jimmy Butler, really like this price tag at 6.1K. He missed that game due to an illness on Wednesday. I assume he's going to be good to go here. And again, the matchup is really good. So Bam, Jimmy Butler, really like those guys for Miami here. Let's see. Bogdanovich at 4.9K. Still, I do like the price tag, but again, the matchup a little tougher. But him, Rashawn Holmes, those are two guys going to be off the bench and be really aggressive when they're out there. So don't mind Bogdanovich there, 4.9. Let's see, what else do we got? Will Barton, don't hate that price tag of 4.3K. Dwayne Bacon seems a little cheap at 4.1. But I think that's kind of it for small forwards. So let's move on to shooting guard. So shooting guard at the top, we got Steph and Doncic, both really, really solid plays here. Steph had 40 points in the last preseason game in only 25 minutes, so he can obviously crush in limited time. The pace in this game, again, is going to be played at such a fast pace. This Golden State Lakers game, you're going to want some pieces in this one. So, yeah, I love the upside on Steph. He's going to play 25 minutes again. Same thing with Doncic at 8.3. The minutes have been really solid for him. Only 23 in the last game, but he played close to 30 in the first one. The matchup's solid here again. So, yeah, Doncic and Steph, if you have the salary, you can fit them both in. I like both those guys, a good amount of spend-ups. Don't mind a Booker either. He's a guy that's going to be aggressive when he's out there, going to shoot the ball a ton, so don't hate him at 7.7. D'Angelo Russell, a little riskier, right? I mean, obviously, Steph seems a lot safer, and the upside, I think, is a little bit higher. But I think Steph's probably going to be 10 times more owned than D'Angelo Russell. So if you're a guy that wants to take a shot in GPPs, you could fade Steph and go with D'Angelo Russell. We know the upside's there with him. We saw it on the Nets last year. Donovan Mitchell, I think solid at 7.2. Again, I like the price tag there on Jimmy Butler. Murray, I think, is solid as well. Again, if the starter's going to play in the high 20s minutes, that's good. The matchup's solid against Phoenix. So Jamal Murray, I think, solid. I really like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here at 5.9K. No Chris Paul, no Steven Adams, possibly no Gallinari. We don't know for sure. But SGA is a guy that the minutes are going to be solid for him. He played close to 30 in that first preseason game. And yeah, I mean, he's a young guy. I think the minutes will be solid. He's going to demand a lot of usage here at 5.9K. So I do like him. Hero at 5.1, I think is okay. Probably going to be coming off the bench. Don't know if you have to take a shot there. I do like his upside, and I do like the matchup, but I think I prefer Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo on the same team. Caruso is always a guy that can crush in garbage time. And again, the matchup's really good. You're going to want some pieces in this game, so don't hate Caruso taking a shot there. Let's see, what else do we got? Is there anyone else? I think that's basically it for shooting guards. So let's move on to point guard. So we already talked about these three guys at the top. Trae Young has huge upside at 8.1K. Him, Doncic, Steph. There's a lot of really solid spend-up guards. Just because we know Trae Young's going to have the ball in his hands most of the time. He's going to be super aggressive. He's going to shoot the ball a ton. We saw in 27 minutes, 18 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals. So, yeah, if he's knocking down shots, he can crush that price tag. So, again, you're going to have to make some tough decisions, spending up on some of these guards with Steph Curry, Doncic, LeBron, Trae Young, because there's a lot of really solid spend-ups. Let's see. Fox is 6.8K. Again, I like the price tag, but just the matchup kind of gets me off him. Conley's okay. Rozier, solid. I don't know if I want to go there, though. Again, no Chris Paul. Going to be resting this one along with Steven Adams. Again, possibly Gallinari. Rubio's okay in the mid-range. Don't know if he has huge upside, though. John Morant, I like this price tag of 5K. So he's the rookie, right? He's been getting some good run, and the price tag is just too cheap on him. It's basically him and Jaren Jackson Jr., the 1 and 2 in this offense right now. And a 5K and 4 in the flat minimum for Jaren Jackson Jr., you can easily just plug both these guys in and move on. I think the minutes will be really solid. I'm guessing 25 or so minutes. Again, these guys are young. They possibly get extended even more in a good matchup too. So really like John Morant. Really like Jaren Jackson Jr. today. I think you definitely play both too. Rondo solid at 5K. Again, this game's going to be played at a really fast pace. It's just the concern is whether or not he gets the minutes. I think that's basically it. I don't know if we have to take a shot on any of these like really cheap guys. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So again, guys, it's really important to follow me on Twitter as well as check out the live stream. It'll be live 30 minutes before lock, breaking down all the news we get. Again, this is Sunday night, so a lot of things can change. So it's really important to follow me on Twitter as well as check out the live stream. But I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Again, if you've been enjoying the content, I would really appreciate if you would like this video and subscribe. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is leave a like and a comment in the video. That's one entry in the giveaway. And I'll be back for another video. I'm going to have my Monday Night Football video up after this. So I will see you guys then.